Hey foodies! I know it's been a while, but guys, life is happening, okay? I'm trying not to use the excuse all the time, but life is indeed happening. Just want to show you guys a modified recipe of my air fried plantains. I've already shared a recipe on here previously, but I find that this recipe specifically is good if you have like semi-ripe plantains, plantains that are not really hard but also not really soft either. So I always start out by preheating my air fryer. My air fryer has a preheat function. So similar to your oven, you definitely want to preheat your air fryer if it has that function. I find that it makes the food, like, it cooks a lot better. So that's what I did in the first step. So I cut up my plantain, and here I'm just showing you the size of what a plantain looks like. I am team add salt to plantains. I add just a little bit of salt to it, and then I added just a bit of oil as well. So the next step for me is I'm just using a brush to just add a little bit of oil to the pan of my air fryer. Well, I should say the basket of my air fryer rather. In the other video, I used aluminum foil to cover the bottom. You can also use parchment paper, but I'm not using either of those in this specific recipe because I want to see how it turns out. So that's what I did. I just brushed it. I brushed the basket with a little bit of oil, placed the plantains in there, made sure that they were not, sticking to each other. And then I'm just brushing it with just a little bit of oil that I'm going to air fry it. So I am air frying this for 10 minutes at 340 degrees. And then after 10 minutes, this is what it looks like. It's obviously not done at all, but you need to do this in stages in order for it to turn out well. So when you don't add parchment paper or foil to the basket of your air fryer, you kind of get these grilled marks. Some people don't like it, but I was doing this specifically because I wanted to see how it was going to turn out. So I air fried it again for 15 more minutes at 340 degrees. I like to use low temperature when I'm air frying plantains because it gives it that fried plantains taste, and it doesn't really taste grilled or anything after. So here it looks grilled, but I'm going to brush it with just a little bit more oil, and then I'm going to place it back in the air fryer for a couple more minutes, and then I am going to get kind of the regular fried plantains texture that I'm really looking for. So just go into air fry it again 340 degrees for about 10 minutes, and then after about 5 minutes, because I was impatient, I just took it out, and this was what it looked like after 5 minutes. Again, you're definitely going to get that semi grilled marks on it because it's not covered at the bottom, but I think this looks pretty good to me. What do you guys think? So definitely check out the original recipe. If you get a chance to try this modified version, I would love to hear from you as well. But this is how I make my fried plantains in my air fryer, and it comes out delicious all the time. Bye!